Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing Bantam West. This is the Shadow Governor's Pledge level, which is basically the all-in, as long as you don't go into the multiple copy pledges, which I definitely didn't need that. So this was published by Bantam Planet, and it is part of the ITS, which is the Immersive Tabletop Sim. I don't know if it's a series exactly, but that type of game. I don't know much about that specific thing, though, so I can't tell you much about that. Now, this is the box that the game is in. I also got this, which is just going to be a bunch of game trays to help store things better. So I'm not going to take a lot of time looking at this because I don't think that empty trays are that exciting to look at, although I am excited that I have them. That's really great. It sounds like they have like trays for each possible character you can play, so when the time comes, you can just hand a person a tray and they're all set, which is great for setup as well as storage, but not that interesting to look at, I don't think. Now, I also have this thing, which over here says, do not open, see delivery instructions on reverse side. And it says the Dead Settlers Map, property of Jim Skelton. If found, please return to the Speakeasy in the Capital District of Hemlock. There will be a gentleman in the side room reading yesterday's paper. Walk down the stairs behind him and knock on the cellar door below. To whoever answers the door, mention the words, "There's blood on the trail." So, here's the thing, though. I don't know if I don't know if this is like part of like a story thing or what. I'm going to assume I actually should not open this yet. I don't know if that's the case, but I've opened a lot of campaign games lately that have things that you're not supposed to open, so I'm going to assume that I'm really not supposed to open this. Hopefully that is the case. We'll see. If the instruction manual tell me different, then that's fine. But all right, so let me flip this over and we'll see what it says it's all about. 4 deadly strangers work, fight, and build to become heroes of the frontier. Welcome, weary traveler, to the town of Gallows Springs, the only civilized town on the entire Deatham frontier. Surrounded by bandits, predators, and cultists, only the toughest survive. If you're going to last, you must find a source of income, purchase new gear, build shelter, recruit a posse, and protect your homestead. Do you have what it takes? Bantam West is an ITS adventure game for 1 to 4 players. In this frontier sandbox, you must form a plan and play on your character's strengths, weaknesses, and personality to outperform the competition. Whether you live the life of a powerful merchant, an agile gunslinger, a malicious arsonist, or a stealthy thief, there is a unique way for you to come out on top. So, sounds very cool. I'm very excited about it. I love sandboxy kind of games, and I don't have really a lot of games that are like the Old West style. And when I saw this on Kickstarter, it just kind of really spoke to me. I have to admit that every time I see the name Bantam West, or at least for a while, my goofy brain would turn to Batman West. There's no Batman in this game, obviously. Although if they were going to do it, I think they should get Adam West Batman because that'd be perfect. But, you know, they didn't consult me for some reason on this project. So, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll go on and be happy with the cowboys and whatnot. So let me get in here. There are a lot of games set in the Old West. That being said, I'm more interested in this kind of cowboy that's like the spaghetti western kind of cowboy than the ones that are actually like herding cattle. Like that's not as exciting a theme to me. I have played the very popular Great Western Trail, and I thought it was fine. I know a lot of people love it. I was like, this is okay. It wasn't, it wasn't that exciting to me because that is not the Old West that I'm interested in playing that much. I want to play like the, a little more over the top Old West that wasn't really as common as the movies might make you think. Okay, so let's get in here. Oh, what's this? Wow, look at this. Hemlock Chronicle. We got a whole newspaper here. Train hijacked again. City of Stars. Cult of Nether. First ever recorded sighting. LaRue secures 5-year contract with Roark Industries. I like this kind of thing. This is really fun. There's an Amity Apothecary. That's cool. All right. So here is the Advanced Technical Manual. So this has advanced game modes, setup, and mechanics. And the field manual, I'm guessing, is going to be your main rulebook. But let's go ahead and flip through this a little bit. Just kind of see what we got here. Oops. All right. All right, so there's kind of a lot of text in here, but it's not, not super crazy. And some of them are, like I said, variants. So there's various kinds of rules for that, which is fine. And there's a lot of credits in the back and glossary. So this book is about 17 pages, well, 18 if you include the back. And yeah, let's see. But that doesn't sound like it's the main rules. This, I believe, is the main rules. It says consisting principally of chapters covering game overview, mechanics, and economy with glossary and catalog on back. Okay, great. Yeah, so there's all of our components. So I will have some souped up components compared to whatever the basic version is. I think this is coming to regular retail. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is. I could be mistaken, but either way, if you really want it, there's probably ways to get it. Okay, so let's see. The main rules are about 19 pages, I would say, and then you have like reference stuff and iconography back. So that's, nothing crazy. All right. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot. So we have here some metal coins. All right, so there's two kinds here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see these a little better. It's going to be kind of tough otherwise. So we have these that are that are worth 1, and then these are worth 5. The one looks like it has like I don't know if I can see that, like a snake on the back, whereas the 5 has like a hawk or an eagle or something. So that's cool. They feel great. That's awesome. All right, so here's a lot of wooden components. I'm going to move the box aside because it is very hard for this thing to focus on stuff in the foreground with that going on in the background. So we have what looks like animal pelts here. That's kind of cool. I like that they got to the screen printing on some of these. So these, there's some, the bigger ones are like house-shaped, and then we have, of course, just regular cubes. I also have that in blue and green, and it looks like red as well. Then we have these, which is like some sort of a plant or flower. I'm not sure exactly what they are. At first I thought they were grapes, but it doesn't really quite look like that when I look at it more closely. And then we have wood, look like nice cool little logs. That's neat. And I'm going to guess this might be something like stone. Could be wrong about that. And oh, we got black houses as well. So that's all of that stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we have the Marshall's badge in here. So this is the first player token. Okay, so what I like about this is it actually is a pin. I didn't realize it was actually going to be a pin. I thought it just kind of looked like a Marshall's badge, but you could actually wear this if you were the first player. Just to remind everybody that you're special, which is cool. Oh, this doesn't. Oh, that's weird. So this doesn't really latch on that far side. I thought it would have like one of those things that kind of moves and latches, but it doesn't really. So just be careful with that. You can poke yourself kind of easily. All right, wow. Okay, I'm gonna move some of these things that I know are like models out of the way. We do have a bag of baggies here, which is great. I'm gonna zoom back out because I keep thinking I'm showing you things, and I'm not. Okay, so we have the little things that go on the basis of models that'll help you differentiate one from the other. We have several different colored dice that have like kind of like a marble or a pearl sort of look to them. All right, we got a little pack of these cool blue crystals. I like that color blue. That's really awesome. Okay, boy, where do I even start with this? All right, let's look at some of these little cards here, which look like they might be skills of some sort. So I'll tell you as I get these open. I've had quite a week. I work for a delivery company, and on my last package the other day, it was dark and I misjudged where steps were, and I rolled my ankle real hard and fell down a couple steps and landed in the driveway and just kind of lied there. So that was rough. And then today I came extremely close to being mauled by a pit bull. So I don't know if I angered a witch or what, but I've had quite a week. So I'm glad I can do something like this. So bear with me here. So we've got the gunslinger's headbutt. We got misfit gun. Sandbox. I'm not going to read all these, but we can kind of look, just kind of see what stuff is in here. Tackle, body slam, headbutt, brawl. I'm skipping a bunch of these just cause, but it's pretty fun. I mean, it's kind of like the sketchy artwork for the most part, but I kind of like it for this kind of game where it's set in the Old West and what. Okay, some of those are going to repeat, so that's cool. All right, great. So kind of idea what that's about. Let's see. I don't know if these. Oh, I didn't even look at the backing of this. So these might be more of the same. I'll go ahead and take a look there just to make sure. Let's just take a quick look through these, see if there's anything different looking. I think there are. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, here we go. I'm getting some full color stuff here. The Herbalist, the Slayer. Okay. I don't know what those are, but okay, Herbalist Slayer again. Okay, so those are kind of. There's Milo, the kind of angry looking cat. All right, pretty cool stuff. Oh, here's some new stuff. Got an Excavator. Oh, no, Slayer. I just missed a Carpenter. All right. Okay, great. I put those aside. I'm gonna get into this pack here. It's got a lot of things in there, so let's see what all we have exactly. Okay, so we have a couple different decks here. So, all right, I'll open the bigger ones first. Kind of see what this is. I do not believe this is like a campaign game. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. So, there shouldn't be a lot of spoiler stuff. I'm really curious about that first pack I showed you. I just don't know if I should open that or not, but that's okay. All right, let's see. So, on the back here, looks like it has maybe like goals to reach. You have get a kill, buy a drink, pass a store interaction, use a cabin perk, and things to mark off here. It looks like, I don't know how exactly you mark them off, but combat notes. That might be player reference, I'm guessing. What's on the other side here? Kind of other reference stuff. Hunter's Expedition. So these might be the various scenarios. Master's Chaos, Shadow Governors. Okay. Okay, so we've got a lot of event cards. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because I don't want to spoil anything. We'll just kind of look through a few of them. This has some really cool art on them, it looks like. It's all right where my thumb wants to be. So I'm trying to show you. So I won't look at every single thing, but we'll just kind of... Oh, she's kind of creepy. Look, she's escaped convict. Creepy. Creepy eyes. Makes me nervous. All right. But great art, though. Oh, look at the doggy. Hold on. Mangy stray. Oh, I think it looks cute. I don't think it's mangy. Anyway. I always have this thing when there's dogs in games. I don't know. I really like it. I don't like looking for dog games, but for some reason. Okay. Looks neat. Lots of cool little events that can happen. I love that kind of thing. Makes each game a little different. All right, let's take a look and see what this is. And I think there is an aspect of deck building. At least that's what the Kickstarter site said, but I don't know if it's like deck building in the usual like deck building game sense of it, or if it just, if it's a little different. But all right, Hannah Wild, Big Six. This is one of the characters you can play, or Big Sis, excuse me. Mika Mankiller, Levi Mercer, Jericho Jones. Pretty cool. All right, I don't know. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for. There's a lot of iconography here that I just don't know yet. Oh, so these are goals for like certain types of collector. You have sleep in the bank vault, end your turn with 3 different resources, experience weather, end your turn with at least $1 resource and head, sleep in a cabin with all resource slots filled. Okay, so there's a lot of these. And I don't know if that's based on the character you pick, or if you like pick one of these kind of doesn't matter what character you pick. I'm just not sure, but looks interesting. All right, so we have some of the horses in the game, because you can get different horses. We have Nemesis, Wilhelmina, Oxala, Agamemnon, Marrow, Rebel, Scout, and a few other things. I was looking over the site to see how many stretch goals got elected. A lot of them did. There was at least one horse, though, that we didn't get to. So I don't know how different the horses are, but I'm sure there must be some difference other than just their name and their look. But okay, these look like maybe locations you can go to. You have the Gatman Gunsmith, a Strap Gatman. You have Rita's Outpost with Rita LaRue. Mirth's Mounts. That must be your horse salesman guy. Okay, this looks like a cemetery. I'm not sure what to do in there, but there it is. Okay. All right, we have Gallow Hall. Miss B's Haven. Miss B's Haven. Like Miss B Haven. Very cool. Love it. All right. All right. There's going to be a whole bunch of things here. I'm not even sure what they all are at all, but they're very neat looking, all these locations. Oh, okay. So these are going to be your character boards. You can see you put your character card there, and then they are dual layered. So you have places for all your tokens, and it looks like there's places where you can like tuck things under in the back as well. I wonder if there's any real difference in what they are other than the color, because I'm wondering if this is like supposed to be for if you're going to be the arsonist, because it says a malicious heart is the ultimate spark, and the key to stealth is access and placement. I think it's kind of like a bandit kind of person. Stay agile and stay alive. Got the guns, maybe like gunslinger. This might be the merchant one. Have strength. Never negotiate out of fear. Very cool. Like that. Okay. So I'm guessing this might be a board where you have like locations you go to. It's got the saloon, the bank, station, town hall, stables, trading post, gunsmith. So all kinds of stuff. There's more stuff on the back. This might be, I thought it might be the same thing, but at night. I think it is actually the same thing, but at night. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how the day-night phase works in this game, but I know it has one. This looks like more you're out in the wilderness. Probably some places to pick up those various resources. Same thing at night. More wilderness stuff. I think probably most of it's going to be out in the wilderness, but very cool looking boards. I like it. Okay. Okay, the campsite cave. You end the day here in this cave. Ignore weather, so all pretty cool. Okay, so that's all the various boards. Now, oh boy, we got the tokens that have to get punched out at some point. There's a lot. There's about 4 token boards here. All right, I got the wrapper off all that. So this one has over here. There's a whole bunch of different saddles. I don't know. I think they're just for each different horse because it's got their same names over here. We got the coins if you don't have the metal ones, but I do, so that's good. Not sure what this is. Various check marks, some like blood spatter ones. We have the tombstones up here. So that's cool. A lot of similar things. This looks like maybe for like picking locks, and they'll say locked, and it says you can pick them or bash in the door. So all kinds of stuff there. There's some coffins inside of the graves or something. All right. Okay, here we have tokens for green gal tobacco. And we got some skulls. There's various characters down here. We got like the gunslinger, Nadir, Laramie the Toothless, Ash the Viserion. So all kinds of people that I'm assuming you can just kind of interact with in the game, which is neat. All right. And then over here, it looks like a few that represent bodies. And over here, ooh, I just poked one out. Excellent. There's the chest, all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot going on here. Oh, they've got a different first player token here if you'd rather have the cowboy hat, but it's cardboard. And I kind of like the pin. That's pretty neat. All right, so let's look at, I think these are going to be some of the models for the game. So first, this is the terrain upgrade cabins. So let's take a peek at these. I'm curious how big they are. They can't be very big because this box is quite small. There's a lot of flavor text here that I can just barely even read because it's super tiny, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. You get it, they're cabins. It probably talks about being in a cabin, so that's fine. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. There's several of each of these. We got this one. Not sure that's supposed to be like almost like a teepee, not really a teepee, but sort of similar. So maybe it's like an adobe house or something. It's very unusually shaped, but interesting. Several of these cabins look like this. Those are pretty cool. Okay, we have a couple of these ones, kind of more traditional house shaped. All right. And then these also kind of traditional house shape, but a little more stuff going on. A little bit. All right, cool. So that is the train upgrade stuff. All right, so finally we're going to look at the various models of the characters that you can play. So I'm going to get these out here. Okay. I don't know the names, but so what's interesting is these look like they have like the wash on them, and I could be wrong, but it looks like it to me. And the whole like sun drop mini thing was a stretch goal that it didn't look like they'd actually gotten to. So I don't know if they decided to toss that in there or what, or this is actually somehow different than the sun drop, but still, you know, kind of vaguely the same concept. All right, so this guy is pretty creepy. I don't know. You shouldn't wear animal skulls on your head if you don't want to look weird, so he might be a bad guy or something, I'm not sure. Alright, there's this guy. They're pretty cool models. I mean, decent detail. They're not made of like super bendy plastic, which is great. Very neat. Like them. So that is everything. That was a lot of stuff. That's everything in the Bantam West Shadow Governor's pledge level. I'm excited to dive into this. However, I've gotten a lot of Kickstarters lately, so we'll see when I get to it. But it does look really awesome, and it's one that I've been really excited to watch progress as it's gone on. So anyway, let me know if this is one that you're looking at as well, or if you've gotten your copy yet. If you've played it, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about it. That's always kind of fun for me. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe. Click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, looking forward to see you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like it, share it, and click this button to subscribe. If you like that one, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
I cannot believe what I did in that one. Holy cow.
I can.
Of course you can. All right. Anyway, we'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.